Hi everyone. If you're wanting to get onto Fantom but not quite sure how to start, I thought I'd make a quick tutorial to help people bring assets across from different chains onto Fantom using the SpiritSwap Bridge. There's a bunch of reasons to jump into Fantom right now. Apart from SpiritSwap's great farming and bonding, you've got a bunch of other dexes that are opening up on the network. You've also got things like NFT platforms, yield platforms, lending and borrowing with like Abracadabra, for instance. You've also got cool games like Rarity.game, which is like this loot style dungeon crawler on the Fantom Network exclusively. So it's time to jump on if you haven't already. It's super easy using SpiritSwap. I'm going to show you how. So in the SpiritSwap page, you just click on their bridge icon. What it'll do is ask you to add the Fantom Network if you haven't added it already. So I'm going to add that now into my MetaMask. Connect. So what I'm going to show you is how to bridge ETH across from the Ethereum mainnet, because I think that's probably the one that most people are going to be trying. The SpiritSwap Bridge uses AnySwap as its partner. And anytime you want to bring ETH across from the Ethereum mainnet to any other network, you're going to have to wrap it first. So we're just going to do that first before we jump into the SpiritSwap Bridge. I'll just do a quick check of the gas, and it's not too bad at the moment in this day and age. 80 is fantastic. And we're going to head to the Uniswap exchange to wrap our ETH. So I want to get back onto the Ethereum network. And what we're going to do, I want to take across 0.09 ETH for this transfer. We're going to wrap it. It's made a gas of 1460. And wait for that confirmation. All right, so that's a success. That's done now. Now, we're using ETH as an example because I think that's going to be the one that most people are going to be transacting with. But the great thing about the SpiritSwap Bridge is that it works on a bunch of different networks. So we've got BSC, Polygon, Arbitrum, Avalanche. Basically, any of those main L2 Ethereum chains you can bridge across from onto Fantom. But today we're going to look at Ethereum. So we've already wrapped our ETH. We're going to select that from the chain here. Now, what is important is you make sure that you're on the network that you're transferring across from. So I'm just going to check that in my MetaMask. Yep, I'm on the Ethereum mainnet. We're bringing across the maximum amount of WETH that I've got in there, which is 0.09. If it's the first transaction, you're going to have to approve first and then confirm. Okay, so that transaction is complete. We can view that on Etherscan. There we go. It is really as easy as that. Now, the really cool thing is that if this is your first transaction on Fantom, SpiritSwap has an automatic faucet that will add Fantom to your wallet if there's none existing. It's the same as someone magically putting ETH in your wallet for gas fees on the Ethereum mainnet. Now, of course, the gas is much, much cheaper on Fantom. That's one of its advantages as well as its speed. So it's just enough to get you started, but that means that you don't have to wait to jump into Fantom using the SpiritSwap Bridge. I'm going to just switch now to the Fantom network and check if my wrapped ETH has landed. I can't see the token in my wallet, so I'm going to have to add it, which is super easy using the bridge. All I need to do is find that WETH, and look, there we go, 0.09. I'm going to click the plus button, add it to my wallet, and there you go. 0.09 wrapped ETH onto the Fantom network, ready to go. Now, it took a little bit of time in between, probably about 5 minutes to go from Ethereum mainnet to Fantom. Don't worry if it takes time. You can track that in Etherscan and PhantomScan. It's just got to do with AnySwap and the liquidity in the system. So grab a cup of tea and you'll have your token in there in no time. Okay, so once that's done, I want to exchange my wrapped ETH for Fantom because that's the token that we're going to be using on this network. We're going to be using it on SpiritSwap. We're going to be using it on all the projects across the Fantom ecosystem to pay for gas and transact. So it's best to carry that in your wallet over your wrapped Ethereum. I'm going to head to the exchange, swap my wrapped ETH for Fantom. We'll set max there. So because this is the first time that we've used wrapped ETH on Fantom, we're going to have to approve SpiritSwap to use our wrapped ETH balance in our wallet. So we're going to approve that first. Now just be patient and wait for that swap button to pop up. Don't go clicking that approve button a bunch of times. It will transact and you will see that swap button by itself. So we just need to confirm that swap. Going to pay gas of 0.026 Fantom and confirm. And there we go. We've got our Fantom loaded up in our wallet. We're ready to go on the Fantom Network. I hope this has been useful for you getting started on the Fantom Network using the SpiritSwap Bridge. Keep an eye out because they're adding new chains all the time. I guess I'll see you in the metaverse.